We're doing some Alone Phasma today. Doing some Alone Phasmo. Got the strong flashlights finally. First just down in the basement. Pretty sure it's in the basement. Maybe not. Maybe it's in here? Not sure. It seems like it's in here. Seems like it's in there. Taking this in again. That ghost is this a shade? I'm feeling it's a shade. Wait a minute, did I touch this one? Got speeder on that UV photo. Gotta get that UV. Get that UV. Why are you just deciding not to do anything? I know you're in here. Well, I'm not getting all the ghosts. I'm not getting all the objectives for a fact. My sanity is still very, very high. Mechanic prevents it from hunting. Pretty sure I could already do that. Left this in here. I don't need that right now. Well, I do need those. This. I'll bring this in first. Sanity is still extremely high because of the ghost. Sanity to be stupid. The fuck? You just now decided to do everything? I'm not sure what else you touched. Okay, you're still in here. You're just roaming right now. You've decided to roam. Is it freezing? No, it's not. Seems to not be freezing. New update out. New update is out, which means they probably fixed some of the bugs that were inside of the game. Hopefully, they fixed some of them. Oh, pretty sure it's a mare for doing. Is it a mare? Alright. Alright. Pretty sure it's a mare. Look at no ghost orbs. Yeah, it looks to be no ghost orbs. Just limits out the mimic too. And we also didn't get freezing. Okay. Okay. Good news is it can't be a demon, so we're fine. I don't have to worry about that much. Pretty sure it's a mare, but it can't be. This is confusing me. Confusing me. Trying to book and dots. These handheld dots suck. Yeah, the no dots would be so good. I'm getting the other type of dots. Can you please write in the book? Can you please write in the book? Can you please write in the book? You really do not want to do that, do you? It loves touching lights. Alright, it is freezing. Got a photo of it. Pretty sure. Yep. It decree. Holy, that decree. I believe that's a Morai. Why do I only have one sanity pill? Actually, a good question. Why? Of course, once I leave, it decides to stop doing everything. Well, I did not get dots, so it can't be an Oni. I would have either what I expected to be an Oni. It could be a Jinn. Can't be a Shade though. Maybe a demon, but I haven't seen a hunt yet. It would have hunted by now if it was a demon. Most likely a Morai, to be honest. Because my sanity drains so quick. I want to go ahead and... See, the strange thing is, once I go out, the activity just goes to 0. Kind of strange. I'm not really sure what it is right now. I'm not really sure what it is. I'm just casually posting this. I'm gonna send this dude and also a live link. $69. I'm not gonna do. I'm pretty sure it's a Moroi. Pretty sure. Well, we'll find out. Let's see. Let's see, is it a Moroi? It should technically be, well, Zeloni. Okay. That's sad. It's like 75 bucks from it though. So, like, 105. Not bad. Playing Phasmo is changing to changing it from playing Phasmo. I'm watching YouTube since I'm bored and don't know what to do. For the meantime. For the meantime, yeah, it's some of that. Alright, here we go. If I can play some BeamNP. If I need to. Ooh, that would just text stuff upload a video.
Someone sits down next to you in a 5-hour flight. Your worst nightmare is that they're wearing
Axe body spray.
The day has come to once again bask in the glory of the work done by the necromancers of engineering over in Shenzhen, who have been toiling away on another abomination of a graphics card. This time in the form of a 16-gig version of the RX 580. And here it is! This is one of them, I think. It should be in the box. The link on AliExpress was sent to me by a viewer, so thank you very much for that. And in today's video, we're gonna see if we can actually use any of the extra video memory. Yeah, let's check it out. But before that, you ever wonder how RAM actually works? I always just assumed electricity goes in and then like magic makes computer things happen. Well, if you want the real answer to that question, you should probably check out today's video sponsor, Brilliant.org. Brilliant is the best way for you to learn intimidating /Darwin, or click the link below, and the first 200 of you will get 20% off of Brilliant's annual premium subscription. Ooh, that is some fancy packaging, which actually looks kind of familiar. I think this is the same company that made that weird mobile RTX 3060 die on like a normal graphics card PCB, the one that needed the virus drivers. Hopefully this one doesn't need the virus drivers, but we'll find out. We even get a box with some graphics on it. This kind of reminds me of the kind of packaging graphics you used to get like 10 or 15 years ago on graphics cards. It's kind of nostalgic. I am very excited to see this high frequency graphics card. And according to the back, apparently this is a 4K gaming graphics card, which makes sense considering the 16 gigs of video memory. Well, oh, that's not a great sign. Why did they use the 2048 SP version of the RX 580? That's like the loser die. Now, the standard version of the legendary RX 580 has 2,304 shader cores and 144 TMUs. But later down the line, AMD took a rusty scalpel to the RX 580, birthing the 2048 SP variant for the Chinese market, with, you guessed it, 2,048 shader units and 128 TMUs. Now, the reason I find it weird that they use this cut-down variant is because I can't really imagine that a normal RX 580, a mid-range graphics card from 600 years ago, reasonably being able to use more than 8 gigs of video memory, let alone the circumcised version. But I guess we'll find out later in the video. Now, getting back to the physical characteristics of the graphics card, it looks exactly how I expected it to look. It just looks like an AliExpress graphics card. There's a decent looking cooler on here. It's nothing particularly fancy, but it should be able to handle that cut down RX 580 die without much problem. What is interesting is we just have a 6-pin supplemental power connector compared to the 8-pin that you often get on RX 580s. And then in terms of rear I/O, it's pretty standard for cards from this era. We even get a DVI port, which is something you don't really see these days anymore. But with that, let's jump to the future after the testing to take off the cooler and have a closer look at all that video memory. There we go. Ow. There's our cooler. It is quite basic, but it's not nearly as basic as like a Wish GTS 450. You know, at least there's like heat pipes going on. We've got some actual thermal pad contact and stuff. And then here is our very reasonable 16 gig circumcised RX 580. Look at all those memory modules. They actually seem kind of sanded down. I know that these are Samsung modules, but you can't make out any of the information on them, which is interesting. And then back here is the power delivery. We've got 5 sturdy looking phases. And then the die looks disappointingly uncircumcised. It just looks like every other AMD die. So with that, let's drop it in a system and test it. Yes. Now, as a point of comparison, I'm starting out with an 8 gig version of an RX 580. Now, unfortunately, this isn't a circumcised one. It's actually a pretty GigaChad version of the card. So it's not a fair comparison in that way. But by the end of the video, we'll see if we can find a use case where the circumcised 16 gig card outperforms this all-natural 580. Starting off with Battlefield 5 at 1080p high settings, and the game is running very well on this Asus card. This is quite an easy to run map, but still, this is great performance for a card that's been around for as long as this has. Although there is something that's a bit worrying. Despite having 8 gigs of video memory available, at 1080p we're just seeing about 4 gigs of allocation, which is not looking promising for the scalpel victim. Now this is at 1080p medium settings, And it's a bit input laggy, but it is Cyberpunk. I feel like that's quite normal for the game. But even here, we're just seeing about 4 gigs of memory allocation. So I guess we're gonna have to start pushing up the resolution a bit. I'm sure the GPU will be fine with that. I mean, I think we just go straight to 4K. That's the way to do that. Okay, so we still don't have our entire memory pool allocated, but we're getting 14 frames per second with the more powerful GPU. Very good. Let's see if we can get the entire memory pool allocated. So let's jump the preset up to Ultra with no Fidelity FX. Oh, it's still hanging around 6 gigs, but now we're getting like 7 frames per second. Ew. Other than high textures is on low, and despite our memory allocation being quite a bit higher than the other games, it's not anywhere near the 10 gigs we were promised, which I guess makes sense considering that we don't have 10 gigs of video memory. Ah yes, there we go, this is gonna be the game. So with medium settings at 1080p, we're hitting 7.5 gigs of memory allocation. So I'm assuming with some tinkering, The Last of Us is the game where we'll get the Abomination card to outperform this one. But first, let's see if that card needs some virus drivers. Oh, it's so much smaller. Hey, there we go. It immediately recognizes that it's the loser version of the card. Very good. Nice. The driver install just worked like any AMD card. That's very good. So now let's see how it performs. It's not running quite as well as the Asus card. And I think I can see why. Not only has the chip been brutalized, it's also clocked a lot less aggressively. So obviously it's not going to perform as well. And with Battlefield 5 at least, the loser's massive endowment is irrelevant. Interestingly, all of the scalpel work does mean that the cut-down card does use quite a bit less power. Now, when I moved over to Cyberpunk, the performance difference was even bigger because the core frequency on the 16 gig card was just so conservative. So I decided to do a basic overclock on that graphics card just to even the playing field a little bit. So now that we've forced a halfway decent core frequency, which interestingly, the only way I could get it to work was through the auto overclock feature in AMD's drivers. Anything I did in MSI Afterburner, the graphics card would just ignore for some reason. But anyway, now the performance is a lot less tragic. And with all of that, you can see that the memory allocation is exactly the same as with the 8 gig card. So not really benefiting from that, are we? But let's bump the resolution up to 4K to see if we can use some of this girth. We're still not seeing more than 6 gigs of video memory being allocated, although it's climbing, but it is still kind of getting curb stomped by the 8 gig card. So let's try some other games. I don't think, again, it's running nearly as well as it was on, on the Asus card, but look at that, we're getting close to being over our 8 gigs of memory allocation, which once that happens, the card will really start stretching its legs. Oh no, we've been downgraded massively. With the Asus RX 580, it defaulted us to medium with a rendered resolution of 720. Hey, the Video Memory Crusher 9000 at 1080p medium settings is not really video memory crushing, but it's kind of usable. We've got about 30 frames per second here, and it feels okay. But now we need to start cranking things. I'm just gonna go just ultra. There we go. We've gotten over 8 gigs of video memory allocation. It's performing quite well. We haven't lost that much frame rate because we've got all this cozy memory headroom we can use. Hey. Next, I'm just gonna crank the render scale, giving us a rendered resolution of 4K. Yes, finally, we've gotten well over 10 gigs of video memory allocation, and we're cruising at 9 frames per second. This graphics card really is a 4K powerhouse. Actually, let's see how the 8 gig card handles these settings. Hey, there we go. That's the result we were looking for. If only this Asus card had 16 gigs of video memory, we'd be getting 9 frames per second as opposed to whatever the hell's happening here. We did it! We got a result! That's exciting! Which brings us to the end of another video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel. If not, don't. I don't know, whatever. And until the next video, bye-bye.
If you're a gamer, stop scrolling, your bank account will thank me later. If you're like me and played video games, the chances are
This is a $4,000 gaming PC Asus just sent me, and today I'm going to be destroying it with ultra realistic graphics. I've been seeing a ton of videos of the insane graphics you get with the RTX 4090, and with the Unreal Engine 5 recently coming out, I thought it would be the perfect time to push the RTX 4090 to the absolute limit. But first, we have to build this insanely powerful gaming PC. Asus just sent me all the parts you guys see right here for absolutely free, so huge shout out to them. First, we have the Z790 motherboard, which I've actually already used in a previous PC build, and it's definitely a really good one. It's a really powerful motherboard, and I mean, that's kind of exactly what we need for the RTX 4090 since we're trying to get some really insane graphics. Asus sent me the Core i7-13700F. We have 16 cores in here, so it has more than enough performance, and also 8 of them are actually performance cores. It looks like they actually updated whatever this mounting bracket is. They added this small plate, because when I used to use this motherboard, it was a little bit different, but let's put the the chip, the CPU right like that. Don't put any pressure. Okay, it looks good. Okay, and just like that, our CPU is good. For the RAM, we have 32 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM, and it's 6,000 megahertz, so definitely really fast RAM. Okay, first one done, and then second one. All right, there we go. I just have to double check because I always kind of not put it in all the way, and it sometimes messes up. Asus kind of went overkill with the SSD, and they sent me 3 of them, but I'm just gonna be using this one. It's 2,000 gigabytes, so it's just more than enough, to be honest, and these other 2 have each 1 gigabyte, and I'll probably just be saving these ones. Oh, that's not good. I'm not gonna lie, I actually really like the redesign they did on this motherboard because last time I used it, it looked a little bit different. It was more kind of red and black, but I like how they have this new design. It's just pretty cool. This is the first time I've seen a case that actually has handlebars at the top, but cases can get pretty heavy, especially when you be adding the beefy, I mean extremely big RTX 4090s. Then it really gets pretty heavy, so it kind of does come in handy, and I think you can just take off the handle strips like later when you're done, but it just kind of helps right now. Most people remove this wrap when they're actually already done with the PC build, but I just kind of remove it right now because it's just kind of annoying, to be honest. All right, there we go. This case definitely looks kind of similar to the Lean Lee 011 Dynamic, and Asus like gaming PC cases have definitely improved a lot because before I didn't really like them, but I really like this design here. All right, pop out just like that, and I'm already getting my finger.
I'm not sure if you need to watch my stream. Let me check. Nope, still 0, sadly. That's fine. Let me call up Retro Yellow real quick. Hey, I'm streaming right now.
Bro, you're on the YouTube?
Yeah, I'm bored.
Right now, I'm roleplaying as a little girl, and then this OP2 just killed this fucking robot that was beating the shit out of 2 people.
Or why the F are you so quiet?
Uh-oh, I didn't kill a family, you bitch! Papa!
Stupid.
The fuck? Bro muted me. What an L. What an L loser. What a fucking loser. Bro's not enjoying their roleplay, clearly.
Do you want to play some BeamNG again? But I'll be fair.
Just gonna moonwalk back. Yeah, because my friend, the person who's supposed to be taking care of me, is now dead. Or something.
Come on.
Big robot. Ooh, big robot.
Bruh. I'm gonna go play around with the fastest car in the game. Or theoretically the fastest.
I'm just
Well, it's still technically the fastest.
Time to show
Wait,
them
wait,
what
what
it
happens if I set the bots to go chase me, and I use the quickest car in the game?
I don't give a shit.
I want to know what will happen.
Dead.
I'm going to Johnson Valley, and I'm spawning in that massive behemoth of a car. BeamNG Drive, as always, it's a car game that my PC can somehow run, but I need to get a better computer for the game to actually fully run correctly. But other than that, it runs. I like the fact that I have noise cancellation on my stream, so we can't hear anything in the background. We could hear stuff. Actually, I'm pretty sure, yeah, noise suppression is also enabled on my computer too, Discord and everything.
This family's killed. That's all I'm gonna say.
All I'm gonna say is I'm good. And all I'm gonna say is how do I have 509 dropped frames? Oh god.
Yeah, so that person's dead, that person's dead, and that person's dead. They committed suicide. Oh, dude, this guy just got slit up. USA, Sakagi.
Alright, I play at the lowest graphics because, well, my GPU is being used with, other things.
Okay, bye, loser, then.
No,
Yeah,
I'm fine
bye,
with you.
loser.
I'm fine with you.
What do you mean? My street? See, I'm the one making all the content for you. I'm such a cool guy. You're just a guy who has the OBS. I could just download OBS and take all your subscribers if you even have.
Not really. Did bro just leave? He did just leave. I'm gonna ring this bro up in a minute. This bro is just, no, he's not gonna join. It's fine either way. He can't take anything. For me, let's see. How quick is this car? I also need to turn on volume. Oh, did I mention this thing has horsepower? A little bit too much of it, actually. I actually have to wait to speed up. Alright, let me put it in drive. Wait, this thing still, oh my god, this thing still drives so quick. Wait, can it fly? This thing can fly. This thing has so much horsepower that this thing can fly. I think this thing has a little too much horsepower. Just a little bit. I think this thing just has a little bit. Who's ready to take off? I could not keep it stable. By the way, there's a 5 million RPM version of this, which I cannot run. But if I just do this launch, this thing's so powerful. Can I actually keep the car stable for once, please? Yeah, I do not want to drive too quick. Okay. Instability detected. I want to show you something a little cool. Because you're actually make this thing easily leave it to launch. This thing has a little launching power. That thing just goes. I can't even stop this thing from just taking off. I can't even stop it. I think that was quick. Run off-roading, baby. See here, this thing could actually go flying. Is that how powerful this thing is? Yes, it officially became a car. That thing goes so quick, jeez. Quick little heads up, I have no idea how I swear this thing has a little too much power to it. A little too much girth. Base launch. About 250 is where it's stable the most. You can kind of control it. The game doesn't want you to control it. Finally, this thing stopped. Are you? Let's see what Grid Map V2 looks like. On the Riffer part, because that's the part where it's usually the most stable. Yes, I'm streaming. Yes, it is fun to stream. I don't want to get my headphone volume too high. Let's go put on V10 Destroyer. The track one is the most powerful. Track one can only go 425. Oh my god, I just realized how quick am I gonna go right around there? Let's find out. Okay, we're immediately in water. That was quick. I have to take it extremely slowly right here. Woo! Okay, we're flying. I repeat, we're actually legit flying. Okay, I repeat, we're actually going to outer space. Gotta slowly do it. I gotta very, very slowly just increase some RPMs, increase some speeds. This thing is obviously way quicker than any other car that I own, including the stock cars. As this car has a lot more power. Let me just show you. Jesus. Basically, this thing is zero traction. The fact that this thing goes zooming is a feature. Go fly, buddy, go fly in outer space. I'm not even joking, go fly. Yes, I have it pointed directly at which gives me a massive advantage. I don't know what happens if I put it when it's like up here. I knew it. That thing legit can fly. If it has enough power. If it wants to. Why ask me this? Is this a car or a spaceship? Because to me it seems like both. The average spaceship experience. As far as that still works. What if I just... Wait, it's not like an effing helicopter? Wait. Is this thing officially a helicopter? I cannot go. By the way, there's a slight chance for power outages, so if my stream just dies, oh, it dies. Dang, that was quick. This thing has a massive boost, of course. It can't drown, I'm pretty sure. Let me just launch this thing. The average launch. Holy, this thing's launching. This thing had its moment a second ago. And it's going to, if it, oh my god, this thing's drifting somehow. And it died. Watch this, can I catch the car on fire? No, I can't, because this car's too powerful for that. Let me fire this thing up. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. That's why I said it still works. Watch this. Watch this. Wait, is this thing going so... Oh, fish turned into a helicopter. Yeah, turned into a helicopter. Well, I'm not touching my keyboard anymore. Woo 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 woo. This thing has so much horsepower that literally it can actually turn into a helicopter. Right conditions. There we go. I have a plan, but it's going to take a little bit of time to prepare. I stalled the engine on accident. Ready for the ultimate power? Spin, baby, spin. Turn into a helicopter. This is extremely disturbing. This is a legit. The engine always runs cool for some reason. Pretty sure this thing has an impenetrable radiator. Okay, that was a quick crash. How powerful is this thing underwater? Oh, it still produces dumb horsies. Oh. Yep. It still produces dumb horsies. Mom. I repeat, the thing's gonna hit ground at Mach 5. Don't worry, we're gonna be fine. It's just a small little casualty. Don't worry. It is definitely not a massive casualty. It's gonna cost the car. Yeah, I would say it's fine. Main questions. Once I used sun gravity on this thing. The thing cannot go anywhere. No, it can't. That thing is so powerful, in fact, that it can't even do anything. In Earth gravity, the thing breaks. Jupiter gravity is pretty low. Yeah, Jupiter gravity, I would say, is probably the best for this car. It also keeps it to the ground, which means I get massive stability. Let's fire it up. Okay, I'm going backwards. Alright, see ya. It's just a little quick, don't worry. It's just a little quick. It's just a little quick. This thing cannot go in the air because of how low it is. Because of how Jupiter gravity works. It will legit break. And yes, the thing's going 300 miles an hour. And no, it's not stopping. And yes, it's still going. Okay, we're in. I think that thing is Mach 5 wheels. I repeat, this thing is Mach 5. If I'm Mach 5, baby, can do Mach 5. I swear to God, if this thing can fly at Jupiter gravity. This thing is struggling to fly, but it can. RP, seizure alert. It seems like it went 545-95329 burr. Seems like it went a little quick, don't you think? Let's launch it. My average launch for me. Fire! Oh no, oh no. Died. See, what other cars do I have again on the mods? I have the Ultimate Car Pack. CR35. Let's type RB26. RB26. Okay, it's only engine. And the new 350Z is extremely unstable on my computer, so I cannot run that. Also part of the reason why it's disabled. RB26. R32X Skyline by YBF. YBF. R32? You have the V10 Destroyer, which is the car that's been running. It's got all these other things. And we got the R32X. She goes 173, takes methanol. It also has the turbo and everything else. This car is not going to be quick. Okay, let's go. I know for a fact that someone's watching the stream finally. Nope, still dead. God, it died. It still is dead, sadly. Oh yeah, I forgot. It has Jupiter gravity enabled. We need Earth. It feels so slow, jeez. This thing is basically a Nissan Skyline. Yes, I am still streaming. Alright. One of the worst cars in the game, in my opinion. But I also got the fastest. Do not question that. This thing's just a little powerful. This thing is 3.2 versus 2.5, 3.2. This one has 5 million RPM. That also sucks. This one is off-road score of 100, this one is off-road score of 100. Let's see. How quick does this car go? Oh, BeamNG just crashed. BeamNG really do not like that. BeamNG really did not like that. First BeamNG didn't like that, to be honest. Just casually disable that wallpaper. No, that's not my official wallpaper. Man. Game should I play? I actually do not know. Let's see, what should we play? Let me just casually open up my stream on YouTube Studio real quick. Hello, Data. By the way, I just checked stream chat for like the first time. Wait a minute. Still on hurricane warning level right now. Shouldn't get any rain though. Hopefully. Last time I checked, the hurricane was at like 7 hours ago. I was only category 2 now. Alright, that's better. If you're wondering what's happening, where I'm living, there is a hurricane nearby. And if you do not know anything else, my house may have burnt down. So really, this hurricane really wants to murder me. Well, I guess it doesn't technically want to murder me, but it wants to come for me. It just wants to come for me and beat me up. As it's literally like right here. No, my other house is right here. No, this thing is supposed to hit at around 8 to 9. Not sure if it's exactly gonna hit anymore. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna take a hot minute. It may just scale over the house. So will it just scale over it? Right here is Ireland, which is also the two to this. I'm literally like right in the middle of this. Still pretty massive area to scatter out though. Do not question that, Data. It's fine. Oh crap, accidentally closed YouTube Studio. That's a fine thing that I do not need to worry about right now. As it's pretty far away. I'm right here. The storm's like way over here. So I'm fine right now. I'm fine, don't worry. Don't worry, I'm just fine. I'm just fine. I'm just fine, I'm right here. It's right there. I'm currently fine, don't worry about that part. What game should I play? Should I play some Bed Wars and lose? Or should I play some duels? Bed Wars or duels on 1.8.9? Lunar Clan is updating real quick. Should I play Bed Wars or Duels? Data. Bed Wars or Duels? What do you think? No, not Roblox Bed Wars. I'd rather prefer to play on Minecraft because I'm also better at Minecraft. Since I'll be an MVP ++, even though I suck most of the time. I'm not gonna play Roblox Bed Wars. If I was going to, I would. I'd already be playing Roblox if I was going to play that. I don't know what game I should play. Okay, though. I'm gonna get a Lunar Client when I get a PC. Alright. See you later, Data. For 10 minutes, bro. Why 10 minutes to be exact? Oh crap, my headset's starting to die again. Anyways, I'm just gonna be playing Bed Wars Duels for the meantime. I'm struggling to plug up my headset. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, we have another confirmed viewer. Alright. Well, no question 2B2T open. Since it went to 1.19, the game's died. The server has died. Duels. Let me full screen that. Yes, I'm a professional at Duels. Even though my CPS is only like 7 at times. Casual combo. I'm gonna stop streaming for a little bit, but it's fine, to be honest. I have to stop streaming just for a little bit. I have to go finish a game of Monopoly. I'm gonna tell Data I have to finish the game of Monopoly real quick. Alright.